This is Shantae, and today we are doing a lesson in how to sew. And she's got this beautiful fabric that she's going to make a dress with, and this is going to be a little capelet. And we are working through the process of picking your patterns. Her dress have a bodice that's fitted, so we found this princess style dress, and we are going to use the pattern pieces that is here and just draw it until the waistline. We are busy taking the pattern and copying it. Our pattern is ready, and now we cut it out, and then we can start cutting, but we will first make a mock-up out of this shower curtain. And now we are busy with the mock-up. This is an easy way to ease the side panel into the front panel. First you pin it onto your ironing board, and then you pull it all straight. Like that, yes. And then you start pinning. Start in the middle. In the middle on this side and in the middle on that side. Make sure they align. Good. With the bust point. And it's a slow process, especially if it's the first time that you're sewing. But if you take your time, you can do it really well. And then when you get to the end, reverse, good, forward again, then you lift your needle, make sure your needle is at the top, good, and then you lift it, pull it, and cut it. Let's open it up so we can see on the inside, on the right side. Yes, now we will iron this afterwards, but that's looking good. Well done. Is this the first time you're sewing?
Yes.
This is so exciting.
Yeah.
We are now pinning the one side seam because the other side seam is getting the zip and the shoulder seams. So we are continuing with this dress, and today we took the pattern we made yesterday and we're pinning it onto the fabric. I've done the adjustments on the material, and we can cut them out double, and then we can make the bodice. And the skirt is just going to be a full circle or half circle depending on how much fabric we have. But we've got a new set of pins, or collection of pins. I don't know what you call. What do you call a collection of pins? What's the collective noun for pins? I would really like to know that. But anyway, some of these pins are hooking the fabric. And with this being satin, it's going to pull lines on it. So here's your secret. You take your emery board, you take your pin and you put it into your finger like that, and then you just go with the emery board over where it's hooking. Don't go on top of the pin because then you will blunt it. And this way, yeah, we can use this pin and it goes in much easier. So over there I just draw lines because I made some notes on the pattern piece of what needs to happen. And now we know that this bodice will fit Shantae properly.
And I'm about to cut it now.
We are now cutting out the violin. This will be the inner layer between the lining and the bodice. So today there's homework. You're going to take this home. This is the back parts, the two back parts. And you're going to sew the back seams.
The back seams.
Yes. And then the front, you've done the violin. We're going to leave that till next time and we'll do those together. We are busy with the circle skirt, and Shantae just pinned everything in place, and now she's going to cut. So Shantae just cut the skirt out, and it needs to hang now for the rest of the day. You usually have to take it for longer than a day, but we're going to hang it in the sun and that should be okay. The skirt is hanging out outside, and now the bodice are being pinned together and then sewed. So a very important step is when you've done curved seams like this, to iron them flat. And if you work on the edge of your ironing board, you can actually get in properly. So the next step is to pin the back, the lining and the material together. You will put the lining paper on the cutting out mat, and then you put this one on top. And you start at the shoulder seam, and you pin your way down, and then the same that way. So shoulder seam, pin back to here, and then over there also. Now we're going to sew the sides, and you do that by opening it up like that, then rolling this up, and then pinning in place like this. You're going to pin it all the way to there and all the way to over here, like that. Okay, so now we have a burrito. It's all in together, and what you do is you pull it out. The side seams of the skirt has been sewn together, and now we're just busy pressing the bodice, and then we can add this to the bodice. What do you think? Oh, it looks lovely. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
Oh, look at that twirl. It's got the twirling factor.
Yep. And it fits perfectly.
Oh, you look stunning.
Oh, thank you.